referee forces them to touch gloves, and ladies and gentlemen, oh boy. Tommy Fury's mission to end crossover boxing as we know it. He sees the branding, Prime, X-Series, Misfits boxing. He wants to destroy everything KSI has created. As for the nightmare, he took this fight for one reason: to do what Jake Paul couldn't do, beat Tommy Fury. Let's go.
Tommy Fury's really going to have to withstand the early onslaught by KSI. He's got a ton of energy. He's super quick aerial, and we know that he can throw a lot of punches. Tommy needs to wait for that.
Jake Paul tried to beat him at boxing. It came up short. Big right hand for KSI.
That was a straight right hand.
That he is doing may be a tactic on his part to tire out.
Good right hand from Tommy. KSI still not putting his hands up.
Yeah, the counter game was really strong there. If I'm KSI, I want no part of that.
No,
I want to keep moving around and be mobile. He did it again.
He did it again. At some point, you have to take away a point.
100%.
How many more warnings? I think he has to take away a point right now. This has to be it.
They're going to do it.
He absolutely is.
And that's huge in a 6-round fight. That's as good as a knockdown.
And considering the fact KSI probably won the first round.
There it is, as clear as day. You can get seriously hurt. It looks innocent to those who've never been in a ring, but you get hit behind the head, it can cause some serious damage. But this is maybe taking a lot out of KSI and not much damage being done.
Yeah, he's putting everything he has into every one of those punches, which is not always the greatest game plan when you're trying to save it. No, you got to go probably 6 rounds.
Oh, that's left for Tommy. You see KSI has the word legacy tattooed across his back. That's what he's fighting for here tonight. Can you imagine if he beats Tommy Fury in one of the biggest pay-per-views in history? Keep in mind, Tommy Fury's fight against Jake was 8 rounds. This is only 6. So he couldn't wear down Jake over 8. He's trying to do the same here to KSI.
Now, Tommy Fury's starting to do a lot of complaining to the referee, but the bottom line is if he wanted to, he could move back, but he's decided not to.
Oh, right hand just misses from KSI. So too does the right hand from Tommy. A glance up at the clock from KSI, who's certainly starting to feel some fatigue now here in the 4th.
I would be very, very careful if I am KSI, taking my head to where he's taking it every single time. If Tommy can time up a left uppercut, he can connect.
And that'll do it for round 4. Well, to be fair and give him some credit, KSI is not exactly an orthodox fighter. He's got his hands down, he's running all over the place, he's holding, he's getting inside. So not all the blame can lay at the feet of Tommy Fury, but when you're a trained professional, you figure out how to beat these kind of guys.
Close the angles, pop him, make him regret keeping his hands down.
Yeah. You try to outpoint him, and then when you have an opportunity for a knockout, you try and take it. But when you're the better boxer or the more experienced boxer, that's what you need to do. He's put it into the hands of KSI.
And the hands eventually of the judges, and who knows what they're thinking right now. Another warning from the referee. But even then, if you're Fury, why not step out of the fray and land a nice 1-2?
That's the point.
Do you guys think that it is a moral victory for KSI if he goes the distance,
No.
but ultimately loses?
Not this way. If it was an action-packed fight, sure, but not this way.
Hey, but KSI will take a win by hook or crook. I mean, he was a massive underdog.
Run with it. Yeah, run with it.
It's on Tommy Fury to make this.
Both guys connected.
You know, KSI might have gotten that round.
And guys, the problem with diminishing your opponent's skills leading up to a fight is when you win a fight like this, now the victory doesn't look all that impressive, right? So what did Tommy tell us going into this fight? He's not on my level, I'm gonna knock him out. Well, what can you say about the performance now that it is likely going the distance?
It hurts Tommy Fury way more what's going on right here, because he's supposed to be the professional. He's supposed to have the legacy. He's supposed to hurt Chris for the fight. He's got to take it to another level. This is not doing that.
There's Michael Venom Page ringside.
If I'm KSI, I go for broke.
If I'm Tommy Fury, I go for broke.
KSI really has nothing to lose, in my opinion, here. Tommy's not going to knock him out, in my opinion.
Time is a ticking.
I just can't figure out why Tommy never figured out how to connect with KSI when he put his head to the right.
Now KSI lands a right. Tommy trying to bat him off with a half minute to go in the final round. Sean Fury said that Tommy would basically be excommunicated from the family if he lost this fight. It might be a lonely Christmas for Fury if this keeps up for KSI. Logan Paul cheering his prime partner on. And that will do it. Has KSI pulled off the stunner, or did Tommy Fury get the job done?
If you ask me, and I think you just did, I'm going to give this to KSI. I think it was 3-3, but you take the point deduction, I think KSI wins the fight.
I think I may agree with you, and that is hard to believe.
And if you may recall, there was 2 points deducted from Logan Paul when he fought KSI, which is why KSI beat him in their fight way back when.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the scorecards after 6 rounds of boxing. Rafael Ramos scores the bout 57-57. He has it even. Roberto Ramirez and Joel Elizondo scored the bout 57-56 to the winner by majority decision, Tommy